You know what? You really got some sick and twisted people out here that are going around messing with innocent people just to get just to get clout. I mean just for clout. Yeah, and I'm sorry to say this, but you got some real sick and demented people out here, um, ruining people's lives, and for what? And for what? Just because, just because of their race, just because of their ethnicity, their creed, their disability, their gender, um, their sexual orientation. I mean, seriously, you got some sick and demented people out here, doing stuff, putting all kind of sick stuff on the internet, um, putting all kind of uh, putting all kind of scary images on the internet, like they're putting up doomsday images and stuff like that, and just they just like to go around ruining people's lives, and for what? Clout, views, likes. And I'm sorry to say this, but these people are not in their right mind. Yes, I said it. These people are not. These people are not in their right mind. I mean, they would do anything just to get views, clout, and likes. But these people need to be put in the these people need to be put in the mental be put in the mental put they need to be put in a mental institution. I'll give you a prime example. Donald Trump. He's one of those sick and demented people. I give you another example. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Bobblehead. Um, those are three prime examples of people that need to be put in a mental institution. I mean, they just go around ruining people's lives just because they're sick and demented. I mean, they go around threatening people with 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 uh with with nuclear war and World War III and all this other stuff. And these people, like I said, need to be put in the mental institution, or should I say the funny farm? Um, I mean, I don't know what drives these people to do to do all kind of evil things to other people. I mean, these people are sick and demented. Um, I mean, and these people's minds are just not right at all. Um, I mean, these people are sick and demented, and they're evil too. I mean, I mean, these people need to be put in a mental institution. Like all they like to do is ruin people's lives. All they like to do is threaten other people on social media, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or any of the social media apps. But yes, and I'm sorry to say this. We got sick and demented people walking around in society. In other words, we got sick and twisted people with twisted minds. People with sick and demented minds. And I don't know what drives these people to do to do such sick and demented things to other people, to do such sick and twisted things to other people, and just be evil to other people. I mean, these people have nothing. These people have nothing better to do than to think about all kind of evil things in their damn minds. Just to, just to, I mean, just to be mean. And they'll even go so far as, I mean, they'll even go so far as to play mean tricks on people. And I don't find any of it funny. Threatening people is not funny. Um, Putting doomsday images on social media is not funny. Putting stuff about World War III and putting stuff on putting stuff on putting stuff about nuclear war and stuff like that. Those I don't find funny. And posting stuff like World War III and posting stuff like doomsday images and end of the world stuff like that. It, I mean, I don't find any of it funny. I mean, these people have nothing better to do than to think about all kind of evil things to do to people in their damn minds. Uh, Um, in other words, what I'm trying to say is these people are sick and twisted, sick and demented, and, and just plain evil. They do all kind of sick and twisted things like post things about nuclear war, post things about doomsday, post things about um, end of the world, post things about World War III and all this other stuff just to scare people to death. I mean, and that is their intention, to scare people to freaking death. So people will run around panicking, and people will run around doing all kind of crazy things. They just want to drive people crazy just because they're crazy. What I'm what I was trying to say is they just want to drive people crazy just because they're crazy. I mean, these people are just sick and demented. And if you run into one of these sick and if you run ever run and it, if you ever run into one of these sick and demented people or sick and twisted people, or whatever you want to call them, just avoid them. Avoid them. Don't go anywhere near them. Um, um, as a matter of fact, if you see any one of these sick and twisted people um, out where if you see one of these sick and twisted people or these sick and demented people, um, or if you ever run into one of these people, like I said, avoid them. Don't go anywhere near them. As, um, um, as a matter of fact, um, as, as a matter of fact, don't go any place that as a matter of fact, don't go any place that a sick and twisted that a sick and twisted that a sick and twisted person would be, such as a such as a department store, mall, um, shopping. Such as a shopping mall, uh, such as a library, a grocery store, anywhere. Don't go anywhere near these sick and demented people, or these sick and twisted people, or these evil people.